Neil, where do we start?
Well, we started the first 27, 28 minutes where we were just unbelievably good. Went for it, which is what I wanted, and we were fantastic. To be 3-0 up after 27, I couldn't ask any more. I think the Rangers' first goal, you could see our energy levels drop a little bit and body language change. We almost went 4-0 up and they go up and score because we lost our discipline a little bit. I get that. Today wasn't about really defending, it was trying to score as many goals as possible. So I think the fans went home very, very happy and delighted that we showed a lot of character with the way we came back from 5-3 down. And I can't believe I'm going to say this, but we needed the fourth goal just to make sure. But look, I think that the game epitomised our season. You know, apart from the defending, of course, free flowing, you know, good football, goals, and the punters getting what they want, you know, getting value for money.
You've said on several occasions since you've been here how much this club's got under your skin, and I think the way you celebrated that equalising goal at the end just showed how much that's the case. Yeah,
look, it's a great club. It's a privilege to be the manager here, and I was just delighted for the fans that we could get something out of the game. I'm delighted for the players because they deserve something out of the game. And obviously I was getting a little bit of stick from the away support, so it was nice to celebrate the goal in that fashion.
We finished fourth. We know that you were disappointed with that. You'd like to finish third or second, but the challenge now is to build on that for next season. You've always struck me as the sort of character that likes a challenge. There's going to be a challenge in rebuilding the squad a little bit because you've got a few players going back to parent clubs and so on. I'm sure that's a challenge you're up for.
It's a massive challenge, yeah. It's a little bit frustrating that we have to do the rebuilding after 2 really good years, but it's just the reality of it. And you know, the players who are here on loan, I think the club has been so good for them. They've been good for the club, but in terms of their profile and, you know, the performances that they've played and the style of football, I think they'll look back on this period of the career as probably one of the fondest of their career. The club's great, you know, good city, great support, and the young players who maybe lost their way a little bit, and Hibs have given them an opportunity to show what they can do, and they've certainly done that. So that in itself is a great advertisement for the club in terms of attracting other players.
I think someone like Scott Allen that we spoke to just a few moments ago said that he's loved every minute of his spell here since he's been back at the club. He feels he's become a better player since he's come back to the club. He's scoring goals, which is something he's added to his game. So that speaks volumes in trying to get these boys back here. Flo Canberry and Jamie McLaren as well. You take a gamble on them in January. They've repaid that. I'm sure they would love to come back as well.
Well, we'd love to have him back. You know, there's no question of that. We know we have an option on Flo, but it may boil down to finances. Jamie, that's out of our control. You know, with Armstead and what else? Listen, the way he's been scoring goals, he'd probably walk back into the first team. And Barker is the same in terms of, you know, he's an exciting young talent and he's Man City's player, and they may want to cash in on him and might be just a little bit too rich for us. In terms of Scotty, again, that's a complicated one because he's Celtic's player, and I think Brendan's already intimated that they may want to move him on, but again, there's going to be a hefty fee involved, I'm sure. But again, it's been a joy working with him, a real joy. You know, really good. It's good to see good footballers play good football.
There's been work done, obviously. You said on Wednesday night there's been work done towards next season already. But from your point of view and the players' point of view, after a season like that, the effort has been certainly since the split. You know, I was looking at the table since the split. 13 games, we were top of the table with 30 points. Celtic next on 27. It's been a phenomenal effort, and everybody maybe deserves just a couple of weeks break just to chill out.
Yeah, I mean, George is saying to me we'll be in on Monday. I said, oh, will we? Yeah, that'll be right. I just need to stick my head above the water for a breather for a couple of days, and I think we should reflect first of all on what's been an excellent season on and off the field. I think it's really healthy, the club, and then look to build. You know, it's going to be difficult to replicate what we've done this season. You know, I think Rangers will be stronger in Aberdeen. You know, and hopefully, look, I'm not really trying to preempt the cup final. You know, whoever wins, you know, but we may have a chance of being in Europe, and that will obviously may play a factor in attracting players as well.
Obviously, we know Steve Gerrard is going to be at Rangers next season, so that adds a new sort of dimension to their side of things. But
You'd have been hiding behind the couch, maybe watching that today.
he might well have been the first players he used to sign or some defenders. We weren't very on show today.
No.
But at the end of the day, as we said, from your point of view, looking at it, that's a big challenge ahead. To put yourselves up against guys of that calibre. I'm sure you see the challenge and it's there for you.
Everything's a big, where we are, it's a big challenge. If we want to try and, make the top four again, because the clubs are just bigger resources than us. And I don't make a big issue of resources. You work within your means and you make the best of it. I think we've certainly done that this year, and it's been ably accompanied by unbelievable support. Unbelievable, home and away. Unbelievable support. So long may that continue.
I'm sure I speak on behalf of that support. Neil saying it's been an absolute pleasure this season speaking to you, and the performances on the pitch there. And hopefully we'll see you back next season for more of the same.
Thanks, Cliff. Cheers. Well, mate.